Wolverine 5910 of Gamers X here. So Ember Moon has been somehow trending, talking about the current state of WWE. Basically, what she said was she didn't like how things are going, having Bayley and Sasha be the women's tag team champions, and her other her other reasoning for what's going on. Well, more of, okay, she doesn't like how Bayley and Sasha Banks are the the tag team champions. Sorry, and she wants Asuka to go back to being the NXT version of Asuka when she had an undefeated streak, and she's not liking the two belts. And so barely she comes out and says, okay, I understand Ember Moon's, if I'm saying this right, it's Ember Moon that's having all the issues with how WWE's run right now. Bailey says, yeah, I get it, but I don't understand. She says I get it, but she doesn't understand what's going on day in and day out. And she has said, sorry if there's square, she did say that you know, Ember Moon has tagged with her and everything. Um so yeah. Um and I understand Ember Moon's reasons. I mean, uh Extreme Rules last week wasn't much of um a good pay-per-view. But we I'm sorry, I'm trying to get away from the glare. We have seen how Vince loves to change things at the last minute. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with WWE right now, but I'm still watching no matter what. I talked with the Mac about things with WWE. In fact, that same night we were actually talking about it. Um, so yeah, but I'm still watching no matter what. I'm just waiting for the moment where Stephanie or Shane or hopefully Triple H does come into the fold, take over the company. Well, we know that Vince isn't exactly doing that. He's not stepping down. I mean, you know, but hey, at least NXT's good, right? I mean, seriously. I mean, I was surprised that Keith Lee was gonna drop the North American title out of nowhere. Um, but, you know, at least there's something to strive for in some of WWE stuff. Um, but I mean, again, I understand because like half of the storylines are going right now. It's not going so great, but then again, then again, due to the situation that we find ourselves in right now, um, Roman isn't coming back yet. We had superstar cuts left and right. I mean, I, what really aggravated me though was that Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins ended up being on the list. Like, really? You could put them on SmackDown, have them win the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and that's the thing. That's the main problem right now, is that you put the same people in the championships. You put the New Day on the title scene, which okay. I mean, I like the New Day, but I was hoping the Lucha House Party be it, or somebody new. Same thing with the tag team champions. Oh wait, it was the two bouts. Ember was getting. That was the issue. Was I'm glad it's coming to me. She didn't like the fact that all that was, two belts, two belts, two belts. Like how it said, Keith Lee just dropped the North American title, and then it became, yeah. So like, think about it. Bayley and Sasha having both the tag team titles and each Raw and SmackDown women's title. Yeah, I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to do like how man, forget. But back then they did the two belts thing, and Becky Lynch, she came out with the two belts, and they call her Becky Two Belts. Becky Lynch, if anybody's wondering. Um, yeah. Again, I'm trying to make sure there's no glare. Sorry. I'm gonna try and get a camera soon. Hopefully, hopefully by then. So anywho, um, I'm trying to get all my dogs in a row. Okay. So yeah, and Ember Moon, she hasn't been active for some time due to her injury. I don't know if she is gonna come back to wrestling overall. And if so, does that mean she's gonna end up having to leave WWE, or they could force her out? I hope not. I mean, and we know what happens when somebody either leaves or goes of, or ends up having to be cut from the roster. They're gonna go onto Jericho's podcast and talk about grievances about the company. I haven't heard Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. I haven't heard their time on Jericho's podcast. I gotta take a listen to it at some point. But I know that they're on the Revival, now known as FTR, and which, by the way, Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, they're now known as Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. So Matt Cardona's in AEW right now, and Brian Myers is on Impact, which makes me want to watch. But I want to take a step back from watching wrestling for a bit, so that way, yeah. But now I think I might watch Impact, seeing as Brian Myers is on Impact. So anywho, who was talking about? Oh, uh, FDR. They didn't like what Vince was giving them. So okay, if more and more people are gonna get frustrated over WWE and how things are done, something tells me they have to start really venturing out on how this is gonna be. Vince can't do the last minute stuff. Bruce Pritchard, he has to step up his A game. Um, I mean, he's doing very well with Mandy Rose and Otis. I mean, but yeah, I just want WWE to get better. I'm a fan of WWE, AEW, NXT overall. So I just want all wrestling promotions to get better. So yeah. So like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notify bell. Um, and yeah, uh, check for whatever content there may be. Check out the Mac of the Gamer Realm. Uh, yeah. So Wolverine 59 of Gamers X is signing out. Live large, rock hard, have a good one.